Hi and welcome to Tonya Creates. My name is Tonya Edet. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use the Blend If slider to blend text with a texture. So in the first example, I have this text beyond the clouds. We can see that it's live text. It's live text, as you can see. I double click and I can change the text. And I have in the background, what follows it is a gradient, just a black. I just added it to kind of deepen the clouds, while the lower layer is the cloud layer. All right, so how do I blend this text? I would want this text to interact with this cloud so that it doesn't just sit on the picture. It brings in more interest by interacting with the cloud. So I make sure the text layer is selected. I go to Effects and I click on Blending Options. And in the blending options, it brings up the layers panel where you have the blending options. What we are going to be paying attention to is the underlying layers. That means the text, anything under the text is what I want to affect. So if you look at this, if I click this and drag, you will notice that as I go further, what it does is that it shows through the darker areas of that layer, that is of the clouds layer, which is not what I want. I take this back. I want the lighter layers, which is the lighter portion of the clouds, which is the white. So once I begin to pull, I begin to see that the white begins to show through the text. But what happens here is that the transition is so abrupt, it's too abrupt. So what I would do, I'll hold down my Alt, then click on the left or right side to split that slider. Let me move this over so that you see what's happening. So once I split, I can move this back and forth to get what I am satisfied with. I can come over here also and pull this in, hold the Alt, split it just to bring in a little bit of the darker area. All right, so I can keep adjusting this till I am satisfied. So I'll pull it that way so that the clouds is not lost. The clouds text is not lost, and I click OK. So basically that's just an easy way to blend the text to that cloud. If you notice, if I move it, you'll see that the interaction continues. Anywhere I move it in this image area, the interaction continues. All right, so for the second example, I have this rust texture and I have this text written on it, rust. Let me just change that color a bit. I double click, I click on this color. I want to pick a color that maybe it's a bit darker. Maybe we could go with that. I click on OK. And I make sure the text is selected. I go to the layers, styles, and click on blend options down in the underline layer. Depending on what I want to show through, I want the darker areas to show through. I move this. I hold down my Alt key and drag so that the transition is subtle. I go to the white area or the lighter pixels. I click and I drag also. Can keep adjusting it till you are satisfied with what you have. So in this case, I click OK. Press Ctrl T just to increase the text size a little bit. I tap enter. Once I do that, I wait for it to commit. So you see, if I move the text all around, it interacts with the texture. So that concludes the tutorial for today. I hope you learned something that you can use in your next project. Don't forget to share, to like, and to subscribe, because every week new videos coming your way. Take care and catch you in the next one.